Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to keep things super clear and really simple. We're zeroing in on just one big idea, which is exactly who is Macbeth at the very start of the play. Let's jump right in.
So right here on the screen is an actual exam question you might see. It asks, explain your impression of Macbeth at the beginning of the play. Now, don't worry at all if that looks a bit big or scary. I promise, by the end of this explainer, you are going to know exactly how to answer it, step by step.
To get those really high marks and build an amazing answer, we actually only need to remember 3 simple things. Yep, just 3 easy words.
And here they are. Number 1, brave. He's a brave soldier. Number 2, respected. He's a highly respected lord. And number 3, loyal. He's a loyal cousin to the king. Let's really lock those 3 words into our memory right now, okay? Brave, respected, and loyal.
Now, to build our perfect answer, we're going to use the PQE method. You probably remember this from page 26 of your workbook. Step 1 is P for point. That's your main idea. Step 2 is E for evidence, which is just a really short quote. And the final step is E for explain, telling us what that quote actually means. This method is brilliant because it shows the examiner exactly what you know.
Okay, part 1, the brave soldier.
Take a look at this picture of Macbeth holding his sword. When the play first kicks off, we actually hear about Macbeth from reports straight from the battlefield. A captain tells King Duncan that Macbeth fought so hard out there. I mean, he's totally exhausted, but he won the battle. He's an absolute hero.
So here's our evidence. That's the first E in our PQE method. Our short quote is literally just a brave soldier. Seriously, you don't need to memorize long, complicated sentences. Just remember that the captain calls him a brave soldier. And now we explain it. The final E in PQE. What does calling him a brave soldier really mean? Well, it means Macbeth is a genuinely good, courageous man. He fights to keep his king safe. So our very first look at Macbeth is super positive.
Moving on to part 2, the respected lord. Now, looking over at the right side of that same image, you'll see a letter being handed over. King Duncan is just so happy with Macbeth that he praises him and actually gives him a massive reward. Macbeth gets promoted to the Thane of Cawdor.
Which brings us to our evidence for point number 2. The text actually calls him a powerful lord. So you see, he isn't just an ordinary soldier on the ground anymore. He has become a really important, powerful man.
Time to explain that. Why does it matter that he's a powerful lord? Well, getting this brand new title, Thane of Cawdor, proves that King Duncan respects Macbeth immensely. The king trusts him completely, and that respect is a huge part of who Macbeth is at the beginning.
Okay, here's part 3, the loyal host.
So here is our final piece of evidence for today. I'm going to read this one nice and slowly for you. He knows Duncan is a good king and that he is both his cousin and his host. This shows Macbeth really has a conscience. He knows it's his absolute duty to protect his family and his guests.
Let's explain this one. This quote is so important because it proves Macbeth definitely isn't a monster at the start. He completely understands loyalty. He knows the rules of being a good host, and he clearly knows right from wrong.
Now take a look at this comparison. We start with a really good man, right? A brave soldier. But, spoiler alert, by the end of the play, he becomes a ruthless tyrant, a really cruel and bad ruler. Shakespeare does this completely on purpose. Because Macbeth starts off as such a good guy, watching his total downfall into evil feels incredibly sad and deeply tragic.
Awesome job today! You now have the points, the evidence, and the exact explanations you need to write a perfect exam answer. Let's do a quick final summary just to really lock all of this into your memory.
I'm going to read these 3 short bullet points out loud, and I want you to repeat them in your head with me. Number 1, he is a brave soldier. Number 2, he is a respected lord. Number 3, his change to a tyrant is tragic. Just remember those 3 simple things and you're going to do brilliantly on your exam.
So we've seen exactly who Macbeth is when the play begins, a true hero. But before we go, I want to leave you with a pretty massive question. If Macbeth started out as such a good man, what could possibly drive him to destroy it all? What dark ambition is going to ruin this brave, loyal hero? Keep that in mind, and I'll catch you next time.